What's up, everybody? It's David with Willow Branch Farms here in West Tennessee. Mother Nature is supplying. You know, sometimes we're in a drought, sometimes we get rain. This has been one of those wet summers, one of the wetter I can remember. We had a real good rain come through earlier. Looks like right at a ½ inch. Still sprinkling a little bit, but got some new additions I'll show you. And you know, cows are making their way up here. They think it's time to move. Let's go ahead and move them. Grass is looking good in the bottom. Stick around. So some of you have seen this fella right here. He's one of our new goats, but no, it's not deja vu or the same video or a mirror. It's another goat from another mother. Of course, that's her mother, so they all look the same. But that one's a couple weeks old. This one's like a week old. Cute fella. So it is about time to get back in the hayfield. And I don't know, with the GoPro camera and this being so far away that you can see, but over there on the hilltop, my uncle did cut hay. And some of you will remember, my tractor was in the shop and he was probably 2 or 3 weeks ahead of me before I got to cut. So I feel like we're hitting our window right now that we need to get this field right over here by my mom's cut. The other one, we still probably got a couple of weeks, but we get some dry weather, we're going to get back in the hayfield for sure. So it is sprinkling right now. And you know, one thing that rain brings, nice lush green pastures, no shortage of grass, you know, and that's a good thing. We don't have to try to supplement hay or something if it gets too dry. Like, we just rotate these 3 pastures and right now we're sitting pretty good. So we're gonna move them back down here and they're all sitting there waiting. They're ready to move. They'd be ready to move if I put them in there for one day. They just think it's got to be greener grass somewhere. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. That I've been wanting to check out, number 32 right here. She hasn't calved yet, but she don't look like she's close to calving right now, but I think she does look bred to me though. So hopefully here soon she'll be having a calf. And away they go. Off to greener pastures they go. I've noticed Ollie had a little limp going on a week or 2 ago. He's still a little tender-footed, but he's walking a lot better. I don't know about y'all, but nothing makes this old cattle farmer any happier than hearing that sound of them biting that grass off, eating grass. You can see there's some clover right here that's halfway as tall as them calves are. The good Lord has definitely blessed us with rain, and we are thankful for it. Gonna pull around here, put out a little mineral. We've been eating on our sausage. We took our hog to the butcher. I don't know if you've seen that video or not, but we got some good meat back, and actually tomorrow after church we're gonna have breakfast at my father-in-law, so we get to eat some of that good country sausage. Is it just me, or does it seem like the years go by faster the older you get? Can't believe it's August, almost September. Fall will be here before you know it. I will say one of the pluses to moving the cows down here into this bottom is they're easy for me to see. I can see them coming up this driveway. I can see them coming down the road. Some other spots they get back in the woods, it's harder to see. They probably like the shade and all during the heat, but they got enough grass there that should keep them for a good week or so. What's up, everybody? It's that time again. Got the hay mower hooked up. It's been a wet summer, but we got a dry spell through this weekend. But with the dry weather also comes hot weather. We got a ridge in place. I sound like a weatherman. We got a ridge in place that is keeping the rain from coming here, so it's a good thing for cutting hay. But our temps are going to go up 100, maybe 100 plus, so we'll be good and hot, but at least we're dry. We're gonna try to do this little field right over here. The cows coming out of the pond. First thing, we're gonna run across and do a little small section right across the road, and then we'll jump on this about 10-acre patch right here. Stay tuned. My not so friendly ground bees are still here, I see. I didn't have a cab on here, boy, they'd be tearing me up right now. Can't tell where. See them flying all around. I got some of them at home too that we got into. Dudes ain't no joke. We're about to wrap up this little field right here, and then we're gonna head over to the big field. Alright, we got that one knocked out. We're heading over here to start this one by the barn. You want to talk about some tall Johnson grass? Just wait till you see how tall this is. I'd go out on a limb to say that that's probably 7 foot tall. It's about up to the cab of the tractor. I guarantee it's taller than I am. I'm 6 foot tall. Probably not ideal for it to be that tall, but it is what it is. This kind of section right here, just crazy. Taller than a tractor. It really freaks me out because I don't know exactly how close I am to the ditch. I can't tell where I'm at. I ain't in the ditch because I haven't went in it yet. Field's got all kind of places you can fall in. It's got a ditch on this side, a ditch on the other side, but we got it out away from the ditch now, and it's clear sailing from here on out, baby. Drum mower will run fast as you want it to. Usually that depends on how rough your ground is. If it's real hilly and rough, you can't run fast anyway. This bottom, I can roll on pretty good here. This grass is really big for a second cutting. It just goes to show you how much rain we've got this summer. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think we'll make more bales the second cutting than we did the first. So we'll see if that holds true. right, that kind of wraps up this field. I still got to go do right on the other side of that ditch. But that won't take long. I'll have to get this wrapped up. So I run the tedder through it tomorrow after work, so be sure to stay tuned for that. All right, I got my buddy in here with me. We're heading over to run this tedder through it. That hay was really thick, and we're gonna try to spread it out with the tedder. We do have a excessive heat warning going on now. It's hot, but get this spread out, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna get it raked up, get it baled up tomorrow, see how many bales we make. So stick around. We got that all wrapped up now. Looking good up there on the hill. We'll got some good sunshine tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny all weekend. Maybe a chance of rain come Monday, Tuesday, but I'm not holding my breath. But anyway, we got this wrapped up. We're gonna go eat some supper and see y'all guys tomorrow. All right, guys. You can see the hay here in the background drying out good. We've been blowing out, doing things that we need to do on today's, like today when it's gonna be 100 degrees. Blowing out radiator filters, cleaning out air conditioner filters. John Deere was terrible. We just thought it was cold yesterday, but we blew that filter out. It ought to freeze us out of the John Deere today, but we're about to hook up the baler and then run back over, grab the John Deere, and hook it up to the rake and start raking some hay. But first thing, I think we're gonna move these cows. It's supposed to be up 100, 101 tomorrow, and it's almost time for them to change anyway, so I want to put them in this back pasture back here because there's tons of trees back here. They can get in the shade and should be good for them. Oh man, I need a drink of water or something. All that dust in my throat. We're gonna move them back here because that whole side over there is shaded. They can get in the shade, pine, keep cool. So we'll open this up here and see if we can't move them. Woo, cows! Woo! They're all talking to me. I just don't know if they want to leave the shade. It's kind of a win-win kind of deal because if we move them back there, gets them out of here where I need to hook up to balers and oh, there it comes. Come on, cows. Come on, boys and girls. Come on. There's our steer right there. We're about to put him up. I'm saying by next week we need to get him put up. I ain't got nothing for you, baby. I'm just moving pastures here. Come on, Big Ollie. That little heifer's looking good. So is she. That girl right there is pretty. Here comes our last one that I think should be having a calf here pretty soon, I hope. Yeah. She's starting to bag up a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised. This, right about September is when she normally calves, so. All right. Grass. shade, water. I'll bring you mineral. Y'all good. Okay, said thank goodness for air conditioning. It'd be pretty tough without it today. But air conditioner's blowing good and cold since we cleaned out that filter. But we got that main field raked up. It should be dried up good. We're about to go start baling it. My uncle's gonna come. He's gonna go hit them other two spots, the one across the road and the one 2 or 3 miles down the road here. So we're gonna get to baling. We're gonna try to catch him. See if we can get there before he finishes, but I don't think he will, because I raked up this about 10-acre field, so he's just got 3, maybe 5 acres to do, but we'll see. Still hotter than Hades out here, but we're in the air conditioner and we're about to start rolling. Literally. I don't know why, but the first bell was giving us an error saying no net wrap, but I don't know if you can see that bell back there. Looks perfectly fine, but about the time I went to get out, a swarm of wasps come out from where the net wrap is. I'm talking about 15 to 20 of them, so we jumped our butts back in here and we're gonna roll on. I hope we don't have no net problems. I didn't see the wasp that time. They're still in there. I can see one flying up in there. Like I said, hopefully everything goes well. That bell looks good to me. I think I can almost see them. There's one sitting on the tire. They're right inside there. Said this was thicker hay, like I don't know if y'all can see that windrow, but it's nice thick windrows, thick on the heel. All this summer rain we've been getting hit with has made this field really grow. I think we'll easily do it. I'm saying we might get 20 something bales off here. Might be a stretch, but we'll see. Okay, stop before you get to the ditch, please. gave up on me, but he did hang out while we finished this field. Let me just say, I grossly overfigured on what this one was gonna do. That bottom down there was making major bales, like it was thick as all get out. Once I got on this hill, that all changed. We did make more than we did first cutting, but not by about 2 bales, I think. We made 14 out of that field right there, so not too bad. We're gonna run hit these other 2 little fields before we melt. I'll let you know how those turn out. You'd be like, why do you do it? Well, it's my neighbor. They like for me to come do it. They don't have to mow it. And they're right across the road, literally. So, not like I had to drive a long way. Hey, and 2 bales. That might feed the cows for a week. Times get tough. Might be wishing I had these 2 bales. Alright, we're gonna jog over to the other spot. Nice thick windrows here too, so I feel like this one will make more than the first cutting did also. Won't double it. Got Unc sitting on go over there. As soon as we get these baled up, we're gonna load them up. We don't like to leave them over here and get them out of this guy's yard. So. That wraps up this little field here. We made it through everything with no mechanical breakdowns or nothing. I think we ended up with 4 bales here, so total 19 bales for today. Not a bad day. We'll call that the end to a really good hot day. So if you can make it through without any major breakdowns, nothing going too wrong, that's a good day. We'll maybe next video I'll kind of compare this year second cutting versus first. You know, first cutting we didn't get a lot of rain in the spring like we normally do, and we got a lot of rain this summer, which is odd. So we did do better. This did make better than the first cutting, but anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off here, go get a bite to eat, and sit in the air conditioning. I appreciate y'all watching. God bless you. I'll catch you next time.